Welcome everybody to the 4th edition of Game Grabs. I am your host Jay Reed, aka the Virtual Wizard, and welcome back to my virtual fortress. Now today is a special edition because I am in a PlayStation mood. Obviously you can see from my hat, from my jacket, and I just want to get right into the PlayStation. Now the PlayStation was released in North America on December 3rd, 1994, and it took the world by storm. And these are my games that I feel that are near and dear to my heart. So now, getting into it, this first game was a game that my friend in 7th grade let me borrow, and it is SmackDown. Now I remember playing this game for hours. This game was sick, and I am a huge wrestling fan, so most of you who know me would know that. And I remember playing this game, and this game was sick. And the only thing I don't like about this game is that when you come out as The Rock, Stone Cold, Triple H, etc., you don't see the crowd behind you. You just see like a black background, and that was always weird to me. But other than that, the gameplay is phenomenal. You can fight in the hallway, you can fight in the kitchen, you can fight in the parking lot, and pots and pans hit each other, you do all that stuff. So I remember playing this game. This game was sick. Alright, next game. Next game I remember playing at my cousin's house, and that was Triple Play 2000, the original PlayStation. Now, having home run derbies in this game was a blast for me. You can do it like outside in the farm, like in the city, like in space, stuff like that. It was amazing. And obviously if you want to play an exhibition game, what am I saying? You can. Yeah, this game was sick. You know, I'm a big baseball fan, so I remember playing hours of this game. All right, next one. If you are a big fan of Chrono Trigger, you will be a big fan of Chrono Cross. I remember playing this. Actually, I haven't finished it yet. I'm still working on it. I know it's not the best condition. Yeah, it's got a little scratch here, but this game is sick. It's an RPG. If you are a Chrono Trigger fan, you're a Chrono Cross fan. So Chrono Cross, make sure you pick that up. And mind you, SmackDown I got for $1, Triple Play got for $1, Chrono Cross $10. Next game. Now these are two games because I am excited for these games coming out in April. The Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, and I just want to talk a little bit about Resident Evil the original and Resident Evil 2 for the PlayStation. Now I remember playing this game in 1996 for the first time ever and being scared out of my mind. And then in 1998 when this game came out, I was still scared out of my mind. Like, this is the mecca of zombie games, and if you don't love Resident Evil, you need to get out of here. So I can't wait to see what Capcom's gonna do. Like, I saw gameplay actually today of Resident Evil 3 Nemesis for the next gen consoles. It is amazing. Now, this is where it all started. Next game. Now, this game I didn't know that I had. It was actually pretty rare. Now, you might not think it's rare, but the thing that's rare about it is the case. And that's Street Fighter Warrior's Dreams. This alternate case right here has Ken kicking Ryu in the shoulder or whatever. Now, I didn't know that this specific case for the game was going for about $100 and up on eBay. I didn't know. There's an alternate case with Ryu throwing a Hadouken, but this case is rare. I didn't even know, and I'm glad I own it in my collection. It's in pretty good condition, and anytime I can't think of a game to play, I always fall back on this one. So I'm glad I own it. Alright, next game. This is a popular game that everybody knows if you are a PlayStation fan, and that is Castlevania Symphony of the Night. The colors are beautiful. Everything is vibrant in this game, and I cannot believe how much this game is. Now, I made my own custom case, but what are the odds? This game is actually $30 for just the disc. This is unreal. I guess it's worth it, but I think I got snubbed on this one. But I am a fan of Castlevania, so I'm not that mad. Alright, next game. Okay, I remember playing this game in the arcades. You got the red gun, you got the blue gun. And then you are obviously timed in this game as well. And this game is Time Crisis. Now, you remember you're shooting bad guys and you were timed. And if you run out of time, it is over. More tokens to come. So I remember playing this, yeah. It's made by Namco, same people from Tekken. And this is a cool game. So I recommend you pick it up. Yes, Street Fighter, by the way. $12. Resident Evil Original, $25. Resident Evil 2, $10. And Time Crisis, $1. Had to squeeze that in there because I am making sure that I'm trying not to get snubbed, but if I do, oh well. Now, next game. Gotta go with the original Tekken. Yes, this game is amazing. It's the first game I've ever played for the PlayStation. I remember being martial law because he reminded me of Bruce Lee. This game was cool, and I know it's not the original Black Label, but Tekken is Tekken. I own every single Tekken game, and I'm glad to own this finally to end it all of the Tekken collection. So, love this game. Alright, next game. Gotta go with the original. This is also not Black Label 2, but this is the greatest hits, and this is Final Fantasy VII. I cannot wait to see what they do for the remake for the PlayStation 4. Now this game is sick. Man, I love this game. I think I might play this after this. But I can't wait to see what Squaresoft does with this. And yeah, when you think of PlayStation, you think of Final Fantasy. So next game. This game is obviously, this is the last game that I'm gonna talk about right now, real quick, that I picked up. And Final Fantasy was actually $10, by the way. I know I'm going too fast. Pardon me. But like I said before, this game is probably one of the first games I've ever played. It was on a demo disc that came with the PlayStation, and it is Fighting Force. I remember being the character Hawk, and I picked this game up for $5. I remember $5. It's just basically a beat 'em up, and once you beat up a certain level, you beat up guys in a certain level and bad guys. They tell you how much time you wasted or how much time you did to beat up the guy. And I just remember you can use like a gun, you can use guns and bazookas and like poles and stuff like that, and knives and stuff like that. It was an awesome game. I remember playing this game. This is a classic 90s game. Now I want to get into something really quick that I picked up over the summer, and that is the PlayStation Classic. Now the good thing about this is I've only picked it up for like $30, but like an idiot, I erased all my games from my past Auto Bleed USB. Now I ordered it on Etsy. It's a website that you can get games that are rare. Make sure you check it out. And I picked up 180 classic PlayStation games, from Vandal Hearts to Rival Schools to Tekken to whatever you want to play. It is on this, and I'm glad that I own this in my collection, and I get to go back into the 90s, and I can just fall into the PlayStation trap. Now the last thing I want to see, what I want y'all to see, obviously, if you don't know, this brings sentimental value to me, because everybody knows when they see this, they see 90s, and that is the original PlayStation model right now. It is amazing. Look at that. Bang, bang, memory card, bang. And when I think about this, I get a little emotional, because this is the first console that I kind of really gravitated to as I got older. And seeing this, you know, it brings me back to 90s. I feel like I'm in a time machine. And when I see the controller as well, I feel like I'm also in a time machine. So, like, you can't go wrong with PlayStation, you know. And I'm just excited to see what PlayStation is going to do in the future. Obviously, the PlayStation 5 is coming out. I might pick it up. Who knows? But thank you all for joining me. Yo, like, subscribe. If you got any questions that you want to ask me, anything you need, hit me up. And until then, keep gaming on.